And you got me that way, and I'm wondering if I came on too strong.
Welcome back to the Blue Collar Business Podcast.
Hello.
Our first episode in well over a month, I believe. But we're back at it. This episode, we're going to talk about marketing. I promised that last episode. It took us a while to get to recording, but here we are talking about marketing.
We're keeping that promise. I think in that last episode, you're like, we'll be back next week.
Did I say that? I think I'm still going to say that every time.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens. Because maybe one time we'll actually do 1 and 2 consecutive weeks.
Oh, that'd be good.
Could happen. I want to start out the show by talking about something that happened to me like an hour before the show started. And I got to tell you, it's a new low for boomers. This lady texted me about, let me see. Okay, my name is Marcia. I was referred to you by blah, blah, blah. She wants vinyl flooring installed in her small bathroom.
Okay.
And she said, at the end of her text message, my number is 480, blah, 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 blah. She texted me her phone number.
On the text that you already have her number on.
Is that not insane? Like, how do you not know that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's even ridiculous to leave your phone number in a message.
Okay, I get that all the time. I'm like, why are people still doing this?
It's just a relic of the past.
Yeah.
But I understand that to some extent because, you know, every now and then, like you call a business, they don't have like a way to track your phone sometimes. But to text me your phone number is crazy.
Yeah, that's just a lack of understanding of how cell phones work at all.
So that just happened to me and I had to share it.
That's pretty great.
So let's start with the normal segment. What have we been working on the past couple weeks or since we did the last show? What have you been up to, Grant?
I've been kind of slow on work the last couple weeks, but I'm just doing a few odd jobs here and there. I started a flooring job like a few weeks ago, and I'm maybe going to finish that up tomorrow.
What kind of flooring?
It's like a vinyl plank kind of click together stuff.
Oh, nice.
And I had got almost all of it done, and I was 5 pieces short.
That's so annoying.
They were 1 box short. So, you know, I was like, all right, just let me know, because it was like an online order. I'm like, just let me know next time it comes in. And then it's been like 2 weeks because Home Depot stopped stocking that kind of flooring. They just
what are the odds?
They just don't sell it anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah.
From the time that you bought it to when you wanted to order it,
within
probably
weeks,
just a few weeks, right?
Within weeks, they just must have just canceled that type of flooring.
Oh, you picked the wrong product, I guess.
I feel really bad for them, but I'm gonna try to make something work. If it comes in tomorrow, I don't know. It might start Monday or tomorrow, but they sell the same type of flooring, like the same finish and color, but it's thicker. It's like 30 millimeters, and the one they have is 22 millimeters thick. And I'm hoping I can make that work because that's like their last option. I don't know what else they can really do.
I guess you're just going to rip it on a table saw or something?
That's all I have, yeah. So I'm just going to try to cut the back side of it, make it thinner.
Good luck.
But I'm worried it's like not actually going to click together well. I think it'll be okay. But I might have to glue that section in or something just to keep it, because I'm not certain it'll actually click together with the different sizes.
Yeah, yikes.
So it's not ideal at all, but like they have no other options. They just canceled this whole flooring option. So
that's such a bummer. Well,
yeah,
that sounds like a pain. So you've been working on that. That's fun. I've been working on tons of random things. Like I usually say, my jobs are a little different than Grant. Grant usually does bigger ones. I just do a lot of small stuff. So I've done probably a dozen disposals since the last episode. Just like fixing them or replacing them.
That's always fun.
I don't know why everybody needs someone to fix a disposal. I think it's just like the disposal breaks, nobody knows what to do. Like even if like 4 out of 5 times it's like just somebody put a small piece of glass in the disposal, didn't realize, and then it got stuck. But they don't know that you could just either crank it to work again or just take the glass out. So
I feel like I've I haven't done that many disposals. I don't even think I've done like a dozen, but like
Yeah.
a good half of them have just been stuck. Like I literally just get a wrench and like you can turn it like underneath it.
Yeah.
That's all it took, and then just restart the switch on the bottom. It's like such an easy fix, but yeah, apparently people can't look that up.
I notice hating on the boomers. They do know that.
Okay.
Everybody that I have like fixed a disposal for that's been over the age of 50, they know that you just get an Allen wrench and you can get it to work again. But it's
Right.
like that didn't work, so I called you. So they at least know that.
Okay.
It's usually the young people that have no idea how to do anything.
And that surprised me because you could literally Google it, and I imagine that's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah. It's really not hard, but anyway, done a lot of that. Done just a lot of random stuff. But the reason I've done so many different things is because I had a marketing breakthrough grant.
Okay, what
It's
is
been
this?
huge. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's just get into it. This is what topic of this episode, right?
Marketing breakthrough. That's
All
what I'm
right.
going to title it, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I'll title it a new low for boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started maybe a month ago now. Me and my wife helped me design a flyer for a neighborhood right next to mine because it's like right next door. So I'm like, it'd be really nice to work in that neighborhood. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
So I designed these flyers, handed out maybe 100 of them, and I didn't actually hand them out. I just put them on people's doorsteps with a business card, like with a paper clip attached to it. And I actually didn't get many calls from those flyers. I think 3 people called me since I did it about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Like, how many did you send out?
I think maybe 100.
Okay.
So maybe 100 flyers, 3 people called me. So that wasn't a breakthrough. But what the breakthrough was is on the flyer, I said, I really want to work in this neighborhood. So if I will give you a super discount, I was offering them 40% off of a
40, wow.
service. And in exchange for if you could like make a post on the neighborhood Facebook group or like your Nextdoor app group, like for your specific neighborhood, then that would help compensate me for giving you such a good price. So that's what I said. And it really worked. What was surprising is I didn't get any calls from that neighborhood. Like I had the first person I did it for, they were in that neighborhood. I had them make a post for me on Nextdoor because that's what they had.
Yeah.
And I got probably 5 calls that day from that post. None of them were in that neighborhood, but they were all like within a few miles. And so then the next few days I just went to all those other different jobs, and then I offered them a similar deal. I just said 10% off for posts on Nextdoor or
Right, because
Facebook.
it wasn't as close, so you weren't like...
Yeah, it wasn't
wanting to
like
go in
as
that
important to me to be in that neighborhood, so it
Yeah.
wasn't as big of a discount. But yeah, it's been awesome, and now I just keep doing it. I just keep, every time I meet somebody new, I just tell them that I'll give them 10% off if they make a post on Facebook or Nextdoor or both. And it's been huge.
That's cool. Like, what do they like send out? Or like, are you even able to see like what their post looks like? Or
Yeah, I'll read you one sample. This was the very first one I got. And she said, this was the one in that neighborhood that I wanted to work in. She said, I found a new handyman in the neighborhood. I want to recommend him to anyone looking for one. His name is Garrett Frazee. His number is blank. He installed a ceiling fan for us yesterday and did such a great job. The old fan was not installed securely, and he fixed that problem. His communication was great. He was on time and cleaned up. I would recommend him to anyone. He does lots of different jobs. His prices are very reasonable.
dang, that's pretty great. Yeah.
That's all it was. And I got a call today from that post that was like 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been pretty big. And there's something else that I started doing. I don't know why I'm forgetting it. That was huge. Oh, I've started calling property managers because I have 2 property management companies now that are local to Phoenix. 2 of them, they just reached out to me. Like, I didn't even come up with the idea. They saw the Nextdoor post, and they messaged me and said, hey, we're always looking for, like, reliable property managers. They call it vendors, like people that do services for their tenants. And so anyway, they just said, we're looking for new vendors. We saw that you were recommended online. And so send us your information and certificate of insurance and W-9 and all that. So I actually had to get insurance to start working with them, but I think it was good because it's been like, that was maybe 2 weeks ago. This property management company, they reached out to me. I started working with them. I've done 3 jobs with them already. So that's been cool. Pretty consistent stuff. And just little stuff. Like 2 of them were fixing sinks. And then 1 of them was patching this drywall water damage.
Just for this company?
Yeah. So, I mean, you know what property management companies are. It's basically people that own a rental property, but they don't want to manage it themselves.
Yeah.
And so this property managers, if there's something wrong, there's a leak in the sink, the property manager will deal with it, and then they'll call someone like me. Unless some of them have their own team of people that do the fixes. But anyway. Yeah, and then another one, I did an interview yesterday. They also found me online and reached out to me. But then I was like, this is such a good opportunity. I'm just going to start calling other ones that are in the area and start applying. So I did that yesterday. I sent to 3 or 4 different property managers close to my house. Just emailed them like all the relevant info and asked them if they wanted to add me to the vendor list. So yeah, that's been really big. I'd say, let me try to quantify it. I'd say before I started doing these 2 things, I had, we'll call it leads every week. I'd say I had 1 or 2 leads every week, meaning someone messaged me about, can you do a job? And since I started doing that, I probably have 10 to 15 every week.
Whoa.
And most of them, like, they end up wanting me to come over. Like, I'll count a lead as someone reaching out to me, whether I do the job or not. So maybe like 10 to 15 a week. And I'd say 80% of them I end up doing. So, pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a huge
That's my
jump.
breakthrough.
That's a huge jump in, like, potential new clients.
Yeah, and then they all refer me to, like, if they are happy with what I do, then that's even more of like a larger network of people that can refer me. And not just like asking them to make a post, but like just telling their neighbor or their friend about me.
Huh. So have you done that many jobs for these like property managers? Because I've always been interested in like kind of getting into that as a handyman.
Yeah, you should. It's been good.
I was just wondering, like, does it pay as well? Does it pay less?
Most of them want you to have like a reciprocal relationship where you give them a discounted price in exchange for consistent work.
Yeah.
Like the one I applied to today, that was in their like contract or not really a contract. It was just like a thing I had to sign to say I agree to these different stipulations if I'm going to be one of their vendors. And one of them was you give us discounted rate because we give you consistent work. And the thing about that is that it's all relative anyway. Like anybody in the service industry, for the most part, the prices are totally arbitrary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what is a discount? What isn't a discount? The 3 jobs that I've done, I've just kept kind of what I have been charging. Like I charged them $129 to fix that sink yesterday. And I would have charged them less, but I had to run to the store and get a new part because I thought I was just going to have to tighten up some stuff, but I had to buy a new part, so it took extra long. But anyway, so it's not like I'm charging astronomical prices. I was just charging about how much I usually do. But I think you should look into that too. It's been really good.
Yeah, no, that just seems like a good way to get more consistent work. I mean, I've just been thinking about that recently because the last couple weeks have been pretty slow. So
You should just do what I'm doing. Tell people to give a referral.
yeah, no, I mean,
it's been big.
These are some great ideas. Yeah,
And that is like I have my website and business cards and all this, and I know you don't have that, but like all the like the next door posts, all it is I'm just asking people to give them my name and phone number.
right. That's all it was. On
So
that
it's
one
pretty
thread.
simple. Yeah. It's not anything to do with like my website or anything. It's just totally here's my phone number. So it's pretty simple. But I feel like most people just want to have, like, they want to hire somebody that they can trust because somebody else trusted them. Like, I still think, despite all the online advertisement and stuff, most people want to find someone to fix their air conditioner or someone to fix their roof because their friend recommended them.
Right.
Or like they know a guy that's good, you know? And so to me, even though it's online, it's still somebody saying, it was like in their neighborhood or in their area, I had a really good experience with this guy. So like somebody else's opinion is significant, and rather than just me putting a business card on the door and having no reference for who I am. Like I found that not to be super successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, of all the things I've tried, like this is our marketing episode, which we had a while back, another one, but
Right.
I've tried many things. Maybe it would be helpful to go through all the things I've tried and like,
Well, last time I remember, you did a lot of like those pamphlets, and you said you're just going to different neighborhoods and just putting them by people's doors and like mailboxes and stuff.
oh yeah. Yeah, it was essentially just like a flyer with my business card attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget how many I did, but that was a while back, and I'd say when I did it, it just took me a couple of days. I probably did maybe at the most 200 houses with a business card and just a little flyer. And I think I got maybe at the most 4 calls.
Okay.
So that's not great.
Yeah.
And it took like a whole day of going out and dropping stuff off for 4 calls. Like, I guess that's not so bad. But compared to what I have been doing with this the last couple weeks, it's way better.
Right.
Like, just giving somebody a discount. And the reason, like, someone was asking me, why don't you just ask him to do that for free? Why do you offer him a discount? And I think there's a good number of people who I wouldn't have to give them a discount. They would still do it just to be nice. But there's a lot of other, I'd say like half of the people would probably just forget or not care enough to actually do it.
Right, right.
But if I give
Like-
them like a reciprocal incentive,
Right,
like I cut you a deal so that you do this, they feel obligated to actually follow through.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Because yeah, I think you're right. Like, even like our parents, like, or just people I've known, they want recommendations, like from us. Like, oh, do you know someone?
Yeah.
It's like we know more people in this kind of line of work. I'm like, oh, do you know a tile guy? Do you know this or that? So you just want references. So that makes sense. Like, just to get referred from a friend is like way more useful to get new clients than just some rando with a flyer.
Yeah. Now I'm still trying to figure out where I should go from here, because even though I've gotten a lot more leads, it's still not at a place where I feel like I have the leverage to say no to a lot of stuff. We've talked about that in the past, where I'd love to get to a place where I have so much work coming in, I can really pick and choose what I
Right.
want to do. I don't think I'm there yet. I feel a lot more confident that I'm on track to get there, which makes me feel good. But I'm not there yet, and I'm trying to figure out if I should start saying no to stuff. Like, for example, I did an estimate today, and part of the estimate was for doing stone, like a stone veneer over their fireplace, like the whole wall of their fireplace. And This just sounds like a big headache. I don't really want to do it, but I'm also like, if they're happy with my bid, it would be decent money. Like maybe I should just do it. But then if I do that, then I'm locked into building somebody's fireplace for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then I can't focus on, like, ideally I'd like to focus on trying to make some marketing like this really work. And and so I can make something that's like repeatable and that I can teach other people to do. Not like advertisement, but like teach my helper and my employee help like to do some of the jobs with me or for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm more interested in those types of jobs. But I'm like, should I only accept those and just say no to the ones that only I can do? Does that make sense?
Well, yeah. I mean, it just seems like you're still just kind of starting out with this new plan. So
Yeah.
maybe eventually you'll get there where you're just kind of doing more similar type of jobs every time that you're like faster at. But it might take a while to get there, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I'm being too hasty about it.
Yeah.
I'll just keep kind of going business as usual for a while, and then I can make a decision like that.
Yeah. I mean, because it's not like I would love to have that like way more people asking for stuff because it's been pretty slow. So
Yeah.
Certainly not
So what have you tried since things have been slow?
better position.
Have you tried anything yet?
No, not really, not this week. I mean, other than I'm just kind of working with a guy who does like renovation work. I'm just working with him next week.
But then working with him, you're not going to solve the problem of you don't have enough leads.
No, but like he's got work and like I worked with him before, so I'm just kind of solving my like, I need to,
You need to pay rent right now.
get some money. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, no, I haven't really done a lot of marketing thing really ever. So there's plenty of things I could do.
Well, I mentioned that because that's kind of my problem a lot of times. Like I said, ideally, I want to work on what is a job. I want to get jobs that me and Bobby, my employee, can do. Because that way, we can, like, hypothetically do 2 different jobs at the same time,
Yeah.
Or, like we went to Mexico last week, and Bobby did, while we were in Mexico, he did 2 jobs for me. Like, that was really nice to be like, okay, I'm still able to make some money. The business is still, like, out there and working while I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's really cool. But I did a drywall job today. Bobby's not good at drywall. He's not experienced with it. That's fine. But should I keep doing those drywall jobs, or should I instead say no to those and divert my attention, even if it means less money right now, to getting more of those jobs that are repeatable and we can both do? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, for you, like, should you work with this guy, or should you, like, instead take that time and focus on how can I make it work for me and getting more works that I want to do for my business? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that's kind of how I think about it too, is that sometimes I feel like I get stuck in just doing so many jobs that I never actually get to problem solve the real problem that I have. Is like, I want to be able to do these jobs that me and Bobby can both do. I need to find a solution and try things and just throw stuff at the wall to see what works to make that happen. And if I'm just getting so bogged down and busy with doing drywall and stuff like that, then I'm not spending my time solving that problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think I still need to do a lot more just to focus on my actual business to grow it, because I just like haven't put in nearly the amount of work that you have just to do these marketing strategies, or just have some kind of presence online too, which I don't have yet. So
well, maybe you don't have to.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like I haven't needed to. It's just been the last few weeks where I'm like, things have really slowed down.
I needed to, so who cares?
Yeah,
it's like me. I have been telling myself I should get liability insurance for my business for like 3 years. I never did until this property management company reached out to me and said I can't work with them unless I have it. So I got it the next day. Like, I finally had a reason to actually do it.
Right.
But if I didn't have a reason, I would have never done it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's also like we're in a different stage of life. Like it's fine for you probably to not worry about that as much, because it's like if you have a big job this month, that's great, and then if you have more free time,
But yeah,
then you're happy with that. Like
you're
who
looking
cares?
for like more long-term sustainability with this business, and
yeah.
which I mean I'd like to get to, but yeah, I'm like not as focused on that right now. More just like, oh, I'll just take jobs and get some money where I can find it.
All right. You know how I said I used to use AI to guide my business and my whole life?
Yeah,
I don't do it anymore.
You're like
It really failed me.
really excited about it a few weeks
I was
ago.
excited about it for a couple weeks. I was using Grok a lot. Grok has really dropped the ball. Yeah, I'm sick. I don't use Grok anymore. Now I'm back to ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
Because here's the thing. We bought a new car last month. Buying the new car, we had to decide what we're going to do with the old car. Should we sell it? Maybe we could rent it out on Turo.
Oh yeah.
I was like playing around with the numbers, like what would make more financial sense. Turo, our car was too old to rent out on Turo. I'm like, oh, there's other apps that would accept older vehicles. I asked Grok, my car's too old for Turo. Can I rent it out? I want to know like the numbers on this. He gives me all this information about the numbers and the breakdown and how it's going to work on Get Around and some other app, Hire Car. He tells me all this stuff. For a long time, I'm working through all this data, trying to come up with if I should sell the car or not. And I finally decide, after all this data he's accumulated and told me about, all right, I think I'm going to rent it out on one of these apps. So I go to download the app. It doesn't exist. And then I message Grok and I'm like, this app doesn't exist. Why did you tell me all this data about a company that's bankrupt?
It's just extinct.
It's like, oh, that's a huge oversight. I'm sorry. You can try the other company. Same thing. It's also bankrupt.
You're just working on outdated data?
Yeah, so I'm like, why? I can't trust this to give me reliable data if it has major oversights like
Yeah.
that. So I just stopped using it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge oversight. You give me all this data about a company that doesn't exist anymore? That made me really mad. And then I also realized that my brain is better than AI, so I don't actually need it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I came up with this great marketing strategy that's working.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to follow AI's advice. It was just telling me to like maybe pay for Google ads or something. The margins aren't there for that, so I didn't want to do that. And then I just tried this. I came up with it all on my own.
Dang, you're smarter than AI. Well done.
Yeah. So
Yeah, forget about Grok.
I don't use it anymore. Well, I still use it for other things, but not for my business, which I was like really doing a few weeks ago.
I think the only time I've used any kind of AI stuff for my business is I'll like be listening to something like while I'm driving to like go to Home Depot or something. And I'm like, oh, I know that a Home Depot is like at this crossroads. And I'm like, oh, hey Google, what corner is this on? And it tells me what corner the Home Depot's at. That's the extent of what I've used.
Wait, really?
But it's actually really helpful.
You're driving down Elliott and you're like, oh, is it on the right or the left?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
like,
you're-
hey, which corner was it at? It's like, oh, it's on the southeast corner. And there it is.
Wow.
That's helpful, but
I guess-
that's all I've used it for.
I guess that's
Actually, it
kinda
was
helpful.
wrong one time, so that really annoyed me. I literally, as I left the car, I was like, I just kept telling it, like, you were wrong. It's on the southeast corner. I told it. It was like, okay. It's like, okay, thank you for the data. And then I'd ask the same question again, and it'd give me the wrong answer again. I did it like 4 times, and eventually it got it right.
Really?
I was just so mad it gave me the wrong answer.
It is really annoying. I was really giving Grok a talking to when he had those big oversights. Yeah. All right, we're at 30 minutes. Do we have any more to talk about marketing?
I just haven't done a lot of it, so I don't think I'm much helpful in that area.
Maybe we'll do another episode about marketing and 6 months and see what happens. See if my new breakthrough is really a breakthrough or if it's just temporary. And we'll see if you have a breakthrough in 6 months.
Okay, 6 months.
Yeah, so in January 2026, we'll come back to marketing. See
right.
see where we're at. Okay, you ready for the last segment of the show?
Yeah. I mean, I had some
Oh, you got more
random
thoughts?
things.
Tell me, Grant.
Oh, I wanted to talk about. I had a war on the pigeons at my house, and
Oh, did you win?
I think I won, and I'm like just really excited about that. I was walking around
That's pretty big.
this like concrete patio I have where I keep my trash cans, and there was like barely any pigeon poop out there. Usually, it's been like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Usually, it'd be flooded with poop. Like you
how
can't
deep?
even walk on it.
Like an inch deep of poop?
No, I mean not like completely layered, but it's just like sometimes I'll like walk outside barefoot and like I can't because it's just all this dried poop on the concrete
Ew.
and like it hurts to walk on. Like and I obviously don't want to walk on it.
Yeah,
But
that's
now
nasty.
almost nothing.
Well done. So
Yeah,
what did you do?
I was pretty excited that it worked. I just shoved. I cut up a bunch of like old blankets and sheets and stuff that I had in my garage. I just
Yeah.
shoved it under the shingles of my roof where they were like
Oh, that's where they're living?
they like set up a couple nests like under the shingles. I just blocked those spots up. Probably killed whatever was in their nests if
Aw.
anything. I would have taken the nests out, but I couldn't reach them. It was also really high up, and I'm really kind of scared of heights, so I was not going to do anything that was going to scare me, like try to reach with one arm like that. So
Grab a nest out of there and save the babies.
yeah, but I think they were past breeding season, so I don't think there was any there.
Oh, would you look that up?
No, I don't know. I just noticed like there were some eggs like a few months ago, so I think it had to be past that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it worked great. Yeah, just if you have that problem, just shove some blankets under your shingles.
That's good to know.
It actually worked.
I got asphalt shingles, so hopefully I won't have that issue.
Oh yeah, mine is like
You have tiles.
the big like half cylinder kind of holes underneath
Yeah.
it, and they just wedge up underneath there.
You don't think that family's coming back?
Doesn't seem like it. I think I got him. Scared
That's
him
good.
away.
Grant sent me a picture of how he did this. He drove his car into his backyard,
I had like
set up his ladder
Yeah.
on top of his car because his house is like 2 stories.
yeah.
So he had to put his ladder on his car and then get to the top of the ladder to do this. So
It was
for someone
not-
afraid of heights, this is pretty impressive.
It was not fun, but it was actually not like that, like wobbly, because like
It was
it's an
pretty stable.
extension ladder that gets really wobbly if it's fully extended. But since it was like on top of my car, it wasn't as wobbly,
Oh,
so
that
it wasn't
makes
that
sense.
bad. It was
Yeah.
just high up. So putting a ladder on a car is not a bad option. I thought it was going to be terrible,
Yeah, I've done it before. It's not so
but
bad.
it wasn't that bad. Yeah, and it like my car barely fit between my gate.
yeah, it did look
I
pretty
literally
tight.
had 1 inch on either side.
Did you have to like close the mirrors?
I tried. I couldn't get it that far back. I wanted to get like all the way back
Mm.
into the gate, but my mirrors were too wide.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I wanted to let you know about that. It seems to have worked. I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah.
Was I don't know how long ago it was, but you were showing me how you were trying to add a portable AC unit into your car.
Oh man, what a flop that was.
Is it not worked?
I've tried everything. Yeah, my AC broke in my car. It is unbelievably hot here. I've lived here my whole life. I'm still just blown away every summer how hot it is.
Well, this is the first summer I've actually had air conditioning in my car. All my other cars, like my old trucks,
Oh, yeah.
none of them had AC.
That's crazy.
I would go through the entire summer with no air conditioning.
Yeah, that's a feat. That's pretty hard to do.
I can't go back now that I have it, though. I'm like, there's no way.
Well, that's the thing. I had it for so long now. It's just like I need to have it back.
Yeah.
But it was broken. I forget what was wrong, but it was going to be north of $500 to fix. So I was like, there's got to be another way. So I had decided that I was going to buy a portable air conditioning unit. You know those ones that just like have wheels that roll around, and then they have a little vent that goes out the window.
Yeah, I used to have one. I sold it, but
So I decided I was going to buy one of those and just fit it in my car. So that seems straightforward, but then you have to power it.
well, you showed me a photo of it, and you just had this unit in your passenger seat.
And it's just sitting in the passenger seat.
And then there was just like a exhaust going out the window.
It looks awesome, right?
I don't know, awesome, but it looked like it might work.
Well, the setup worked. The problem is I could just never get the power to work because it takes like it says 1100 watts. So that's kind of a lot for a vehicle.
Maybe you could just get a window unit and like hanging out one of your windows.
I thought about that. It's
those
still
take
a power.
Oh, really? Those
well,
take less power, I thought.
Oh, is it?
Well, because they don't run like a huge exhaust blower like those ones do.
Yeah, but that's also I mean, my car looks ridiculous as is. Having a whole like
That's true.
window
At least
AC
the other
unit
window,
sticking out.
At least the other unit, like you can't see
a
it.
little more subtle.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Again, it looks like I live in my car,
Yeah, it would.
so I didn't want to go there.
Or you could.
I thought about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't want to go there. Maybe that would have worked with the power situation. I got massive 2-gauge wires. I ran them from my car battery all the way to the passenger.
How thick are 2-gauge wires? The most I
They're
worked
like
with was 6, and it was huge.
Yeah, they're like the thickness of like a finger. They were expensive too, like probably
Oh yeah.
$60 for 6 feet. No, I got 12 feet. Yeah, so not cheap for the wire. I had to run the wire from the battery to the cab, and then I had to attach inverter to them that I got at Harbor Freight for $100. I thought that would work. I plug it in. It works for like 10 seconds, then shuts off. It's drawing too much power.
Oh no.
I'm like, darn it. I asked ChatGPT what I should do. It says you need to get a deep cycle battery, like RV battery.
Oh okay.
Like, okay, I find this place in Mesa called Super Bees Batteries. This guy, it's actually awesome. He just has this shack in Mesa. Like,
Does
in
he,
the
like,
part of
recycle
Mesa,
them or something?
you know the part of Mesa that's like essentially Mexico?
Yeah.
Just some white dude there has this shack.
Like a place that you drive down on like a Sunday night and there's just taco stands everywhere.
Yeah, that area.
That's the best, yeah.
I love that spot. And he just had a shack filled with batteries, and he would just take old batteries, and I don't know what you do with batteries to make them work again. Just take all the stuff out and put new stuff in. So he's just selling like used batteries that he's revamped. So I got one for $40, a deep cycle battery with a lot of amperage, because I guess I needed more amperage. I hooked that into the system. So then I get my car battery hooked up to this deep cycle battery, and then the deep cycle battery hooked up to the inverter. So then I plug in the AC unit, and it works for maybe 20 seconds this time, and then shuts off. So I've thrown in the towel.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so where are you at now? Because that sounds like you may have spent equal, if not more, on this.
No,
than
no,
just
no.
fixing it originally.
No, I spent maybe $250.
Oh, really? I feel like the portable unit would cost like at least $200.
Maybe I'm kidding myself. Maybe $300.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I can always sell the portable unit if I need to. I don't know. I think I'm giving up. I'm just gonna have to roll down the windows all summer.
Yeah.
So that's disappointing.
Or you could just bring a generator. Just have a generator tied to the back of your car.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's already ridiculous. I did think about getting an additional deep cycle battery. Just wiring that in. And I'm like, it's time to give up,
Right.
Garrett. It's time to give up.
Man, that's too bad. I was hoping it'd work because it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah. It's sad. For the best, I guess. Oh, you want to hear something crazy?
What?
Speaking of how hot it is here, this is wild. Like I said, I've been on Nextdoor a lot. Listen to this post I saw on Nextdoor, just so people can understand how hot it is in Phoenix. Now, I'm not trying to make light of this situation or what happened to this guy. But it's crazy. So, somebody posted about their some relative of theirs who's homeless.
Okay.
Homeless in Phoenix in July. Not a good situation. He's currently on life support, and they're taking him off life support, I guess they did a few weeks ago.
Oh, he's gone.
You want to know what happened to him?
He got cooked out there?
He got heat exhaustion, passed out on the sidewalk, just was laying there in the sun all day. His legs were so burned they had to amputate them.
Just sunburned?
Yeah, his body was so burned that he had third-degree burns all over his body.
What?
His legs were burned to the point of amputation from the concrete.
Holy cow.
Is that not insane?
I did not know that was even possible.
Okay, well, it was an infection resulting from the burns. But still, is that not crazy? So yeah, that's how hot it is.
I mean, I was
here.
kind of joking that well, not really that he cooked, but the concrete literally cooked him.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
that'd be a rough way to go.
Oh
huh?
my goodness. At least he was unconscious.
So yeah, and then I have to drive around without air conditioning. Why that's happening?
The risks are out there that you know of now.
My situation is worse.
Man, that's terrible. It is like 109 on average most days, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, last year we got, what was it, like 100 days in a row. It was over 100 degrees. That's pretty awesome. Well, should we wrap it up?
All right, yeah.
Did we have a final question?
Well, you sounded like you're going to have one, and then I brought up a couple things. I don't know, maybe you didn't.
I bet I got one. We got a couple minutes left.
All right.
Final question segment, everybody. All right, Grant. Here's the question for you. If you were going to start a new hobby, what would it be? Like pick up golfing, maybe skiing, maybe become a gardener?
Well, golfing
what
and
would you
skiing
do?
I would love to do, but they're both kind of expensive.
Yeah, it has to be realistic.
Like golfing a lot, it gets expensive, and skiing is like 3 times as much as that.
Yeah.
But I would love, those sound great. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to learn welding.
Oh.
Like it wouldn't be that much
a
of
hobby.
as a difference from stuff I do. I do kind of work with my hands all day, but that still really interests me.
I have thought about that. Sometimes I think about welding in my own boat.
That would be cool.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you learn how to weld and then you just make stuff out of garbage.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's something I've just wanted to learn. So I don't really know how much of a hobby it would be for how long. I feel like once you learn it, what are you really going to make that
Yeah.
often realistically? But it seems like a really interesting skill to try to learn. I don't know.
Interesting.
How about you?
I don't know. I kind of have started to really get into gardening and yard stuff.
Okay.
I'm really into my yard lately.
Yeah.
And I kind of love it. I just keep buying trees. Here's my new hustle at Home Depot. I go to Home Depot and I find a tree that's dying, and then I ask them to give me half off for it because it's pretty much dead already.
And you can revive them?
Well, look at that avocado tree over there I got for half off. It's not really reviving.
All right.
So I don't know if it's a winning strategy.
Well, I also heard that maybe they're too far gone, but at some point, Home Depot and Lowe's, they'll just throw out all their stuff that looks like it's dying.
Really?
Yeah,
How do
apparently.
you get a hold of that? That's the real hustle.
Well, I think while I was working there, I heard that. It was they just trash it all. If it doesn't look good, they can't really sell it, so they just trash it. They just throw it in their dumpsters out back.
What? I
So
should
there might
raid
be,
the
some-
dumpsters all the time.
Some free stuff out in their dumpsters.
All right, I'm going to start raiding
It's
the
usually
dumpsters.
gated up, but I'm sure you could find a way in.
You would know. You work there.
Yeah, it was just an open dumpster, but
Yeah.
there's usually a gate around the area.
All right. Wow, that's a great hack.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be doing that now.
Raiding Home Depot. dumpsters.
That's my new hobby.
There's actually
Raiding Home Depot trash cans.
I've kind of wanted to just see if there's anything in there because when I worked there, they would just throw out a lot of quality stuff. It would just a lot
product?
Yeah, product that was fine. They couldn't sell it, so they just got rid of it.
Whoa.
Like, they just have so much inventory, they can't keep stuff. They have to like refill the shelves with something that's going to sell.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get our hands on a Home Depot dumpster.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that does it for our marketing episode. We will see you
Next week.
next week is right. What are we talking about next week, Grant?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we know we're talking about marketing in 6 months.
We're talking about marketing in 6 months, so that might be our next episode.
Wow.
Hopefully not.
Pessimist.
No, we'll talk about something.
We'll be back, people. Don't worry. Oh, I might, before our next episode, I might be on another podcast.
Really?
Yeah, not related to our podcast. It's just like you know what NerdWallet is? Like the website?
Yeah.
Well, they have a podcast, and I think I'm going to be on it just talking about my budget.
Oh, really? Like
yeah.
you're just calling in?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can plug our show.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, I'm just going to ask him, like, it's probably kind of tacky, but, like, can I plug my show
Right.
on your show? So we'll see what happens.
Oh, that'd be very interesting. I'm excited to hear this if it comes out.
Yeah, I'll let you know. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
And you got me that way, and I'm wondering if I came on too strong. Walking side by side and backwards down the stairs, all alone. Can't even read or see the signs alone. Ooh, someone tell me which way.